This differential equation is homogeneous when the functions m and n are homogeneous functions. Of the same degree. Okay, if function xy is homogeneous function, when this condition is satisfied, f lambda x lambda y equals lambda to the n function xy. Here, n is our degree of homogeneity. Let's say, for example, given f of xy is 3x squared y raised to 4. So first thing to do is get f lambda x lambda y. By the way, given this function, if we want to get f1, 2, all you have to just replace x by 1 and y by 2. So kung ano are, siya yung x, at kung ito, siya yung y. So replacing x by 1, we have 3 times 1 squared times 2 raised to 4. Okay? Now, for this case, since this is lambda x, ang gagawin nyo is papalitan nyo ito ng lambda x. Doing so, we have lambda x squared times lambda y raised to 4. Simplifying this, we have 3 lambda squared x squared lambda raised to 4 y raised to 4. Lambda squared times lambda raised to 4 is, of course, lambda raised to 6 times 3x squared y raised to 4. You will notice that this is the same as this one. So, this can be written as lambda to the 6 function xy. And this condition is satisfied. So, meaning this function is homogeneous function degree 6. Another example, as a given function xy is equal to 4x squared plus 3xy. So get f lambda x lambda y. If we replace this by lambda x, we'll get 4 lambda squared x squared. For this one, we have 3 times lambda x times lambda y. Lambda is lambda squared. Common, we can factor lambda squared. So, makukuha natin 4 lambda squared times 4 squared plus 3xy. This is the same as this one. So, this can be written as lambda squared function xy. Again, satisfied yung ating condition. So, this is homogeneous function degree 2. Let's say we have function xy equals square root of 2x plus 3y. So here, if we get f lambda x, we have f of lambda x lambda y equals square root of 2 times lambda x plus 3 times lambda y. Here we can factor lambda. So we have here lambda times 2x plus 3y. and this can be written as square root of lambda times 2x plus 3y. This can be written as lambda raised to 1/2, and this one is of course function xy. Again, this function is homogeneous, degree 1/2. Let's say we have f of xy equals ln of x minus ln of y, getting f lambda x, lambda y, replaced by lambda x, we have ln lambda x minus ln lambda y. I recall this, ln of a minus ln of b equals ln of a over b. Here our a is lambda x, our b is lambda y. So applying this can be written as lambda x over lambda y. You can cancel lambda. We have ln of x over ln y. Again, apply this. It can be written as ln of x minus ln y. This is the same as this one. So this is equal, can be expressed as a function xy. Since we have no lambda here, this can be written as lambda raised to 0. Again, homogeneous function, degree, this time 0. Now, after knowing that this differential equation or this form of differential equation is homogeneous, paano siya masosolve? Okay, mag-change tayo ng variable. You can let y equals bx from its dy equals v dx plus x dv, or you can use x equals by from its dx equals v dy plus y dv. So, or ito, pwede gamitin ito o ito, depende na nga sa given. Let's say, for example, solve y dx plus x minus y dy equals 0. So, for our solution, okay, aalamin natin kung siya ay homogeneous. By the way, we cannot choose separation of variables here directly, okay, because of this function. Now, is it homogeneous? Okay, let's find out. Our m here is equal to y. Tatandaan nyo, yung m ay laging katabi ng dx. At ang n ay katabi nating dy, which in this case, x minus y. Okay? So, this is homogeneous function, degree 1. As technique, kapag ang isang function ay one term only, then automatically, siya ay homogeneous function. Okay? Let's say, for example, this one. Di ba alam natin ito ay isang term lang? So, automatic siya ay homogeneous function. Now, paano makukuha yung degree? Just add the exponent ng variable na ginamit. So, 2 plus 4 is 6. Ayun. Shoot. Okay, for this case, so, consists of two terms. Ang gagawin nyo lang, just find the degree of each term. Pag magkatulad, automatically, homogeneous yan. Di ba rin degree 2 is 1 plus 1 is 2. So, degree 2. Magkatulad ng degree, still homogeneous function, degree 2. Let's say, nakita ka ng ganito, x cube plus y cube. Third degree, third degree, homogeneous function. Kung lalagyan ko ito ng let's say 3x, third degree, first degree, hindi pwede. Okay, lagyan ko dito ng y squared. Again, this is homogeneous function, y, third degree, 1 plus 2 is 3. So, lahat sila ay third degree, homogeneous function. At kung halimbawa naman, constant lang siya, of course, hindi siya homogeneous function, third degree 0. Kung lalagyan ko ito ng x squared, hindi pa rin siya kasi second degree, dapat siya third degree. Kung lalagyan ko ng y, this time, this is homogeneous function, degree 3. At kapag ganito yung forma, naka-radical form, titingnan mo yung integrand. Pag ang integrand ay homogeneous, ang ating function ay homogeneous function. In this case, diba alam natin ay homogeneous, degree 1. Okay, yung index gagamitin natin as denominator. So, degree 1 half siya. So, pareho lang. At pagka nawala, let's say this one, automatic. Pag nawala yung lambda, automatic ang kanyang degree is 0. Now, in this case, so applying our technique, di ba alam natin isang term yan, ano kanyang degree? Degree 1. In this case, still homogeneous function. We have degree 1. So pareho homogeneous, tapos is same degree. Ibig sabihin, yung ating given ay homogeneous differential equation. Now, para ma-solve natin ito, sabi ko nga, gagamitan natin siya ng change of variables. Pwedeng gamitin ito. Pipili tayo sa dalawang ito. Okay, ang technique is what? Titingnan nyo yung m. Yung number of terms ng m at saka ng n. Okay, alam natin na ang number of terms din ay isa lang, samantalang dito ay dalawa. Ang pipiliin nyo ay yung kokonti lang. Ang kokonti dito ay yung ating n. So, ang m natin ay equal sa y. Di ba ito yan? Ang katabi niyan ay dx. So, ang dx dito sa dalawang ito na nasa sa left side ay ito lang. Saan ba siya nanggaling? I d by dn. So, meaning to say, our assumption is we let x equals by, from which dx equals b dy plus y dv. Okay? Anong gagawin dito? Isa-substitute natin dito. O papalitan natin yung x nito. Samantalang yung dx ay papalitan natin nito. At yung y, of course, kukopyahin lang natin. Okay. So, we have here y times b dy plus y dv plus x is by minus y, and then this one is dy copy, and then copy 0. So here, sisimplify natin ang equation ito. Okay, to simplify this, let's copy first this b dy plus y dv, and then common si y, and then okay, as you can see here, you can divide both sides of the equation by y to limit y. Okay, so we have v dy plus y dv plus b minus 1 times dy equals 0. So this is dy, this is dy. You can factor dy here. So b plus v minus 1 times dy. Dito siya nanggaling. Pinaktor natin ito. And then just copy this. Plus y dv is 0. When b plus b is 2v minus 1 is dy plus y dv. Di ba yung mga variables na involved dito ay y and dv na kung saan pwede natin siyang separate. So, doing so, we have here dy over y plus dv over 2v minus 1 equals 0. Integrating this, we have here ln of y plus 1/2 ln of 2b minus 1 equals c. Multiply both sides by 2. We have 2 ln of y plus ln of 2b minus 1 equals constant times constant is constant. 2 is a constant, right? Now, this can be written as ln of y squared plus ln of 2b minus 1 is c. Applying property of logarithm, ln of a times b is ln of a plus ln b. It's our a, this is our b. So this can be written as ln of y squared times 2b minus 1 equals c. And from here, you can remove directly ln. Pure ln, c alone. So y squared times 2b minus 1 equals 0. And this is not yet finished. Why? Because our given is in terms of x and y. So dapat nakita natin si x. Diba? Our assumption is x is equal to dy. Ito yan. And from here, what is b? b is x over y. Okay? So here, we can replace v by x over y. We have y squared times 2x over y minus 1 equals c. Distribute. We have this times this is 2xy minus this times this is of course negative y squared equals c. And this is now our final answer. Here, the first thing to do is replace y prime by dy dx. So we have dy dx equals, copy the right side. We have x raised to 4 plus 2y raised to 4 all over xy cubed. Cross multiplying, we have x raised to 4 plus 2y raised to 4 times dx equals xy cubed times dy. Isang term lang ito, ito'y dalawa. So, ang katabi nito ay dy. Saan ba nanggaling si dy? Di ba? Pang y equals dx. dy equals b dx plus x dv. Now, copy this. And then replacing y by this one, we'll get 2b raised to 4 x raised to 4, and then copy dx. Copy x equals. Copy x, replace this by bx, we have b cubed x cubed. And then times dy, dy is b dx plus x dv. Okay, we can factor x is to 4 here. X is to 4. 1 plus 2b raised to 4 dx, and this times this is x is to 4. Distribute this, so b raised to 4 dx plus b cubed x dv. This times this. Okay. Now, we can cancel x is to 4 here. And then for this one, we copy 1 plus 2b raised to 4. And then copy dx equals v raised to 4 dx plus b cubed x dv. This is dx, you can transpose this. We have 1 plus 2b raised to 4 minus v raised to 4. Factor natin yung dx. equals b cubed x dv. Okay, we can combine the two. We have 1 plus b raised to 4 dx equals b cubed x dv. Separating the variables, you'll get dx over x equals b cubed dv over 1 plus b raised to 4. Integrate both sides. So integral of this is ln of x. Okay, for this one, we'll let u be equal to 1 plus b raised to 4. du is 4b cubed dv. Divide both sides by 4 by 4. So we can cancel this. This is the same as this one. So this integral can be written as integral of, or 1/4 integral of du. This is our u, is 1/4 ln of u. But what is u? U is this one. So we can say directly that the integral of this is 1/4 ln of 1 plus v raised to 4, and then plus c. Multiply both sides by 4. So we have here 4 ln of x equals ln of 1 plus b raised to 4. 4 times c is of course constant, so plus c. We can express this as ln of x raised to 4, and then transposing this will give minus ln of 1 plus v raised to 4 equals c. Applying property of logarithm, we'll get what? Ln of x raised to 4 over 1 plus b raised to 4 equals c. So pure ln, c alone, just remove ln. So x raised to 4 over 1 plus b raised to 4 is equal to c. We need to remove this, and we know that our assumption is y equals bx. Ito yan, di ba? Anong ating v? We have v is y over x. So here, let's copy the numerator over 1 plus this is 4, is 4. So y to the 4th over x raised to 4 is equal to c. And then from here, we have x is to 4 over x is to 4 plus y raised to 4 all over x raised to 4 is equal to c. And then this can be multiplied by this, so we'll get x raised to 8 over x raised to 4 plus y is equal to c. So we can write this as x raised to 8 equals c times x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4, and this can be our final answer. If you want, you can divide both sides by c. So this is 1 over c, x raised to 8 equals x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4. And from here, we can say that y raised to 4 equals c x raised to 8 minus x raised to 4. Okay, so this is now our final answer. Actually, pwede na rin ito. O kaya naman, ito. This can be written as dy dx equals 2xy over x squared minus y squared. Cross multiplying, we have 2xy dx equals x squared minus y squared dy. The question is it homogeneous technique? Okay, this is second degree. This is second degree. Second degree, para pareho ng degree, ibig sabihin siya ay homogeneous differential equation. At alam natin, ito ay one term only. Ito ay dalawa. So, may dx dito. Saan ba nanggaling si dx? Of course, kay by. So, x equals by. So, ito yung ating assumption. From which dx equals b dy plus y dv. Replacing x here by by, we'll get 2vy times y. And then dx by this, we have v dy plus y dv equals x squared. If we take the square of both sides of this, we'll get v squared y squared copy y squared, as well as of course yung ating dy. Here, we can multiply the 2. We have 2vy squared copy v dy plus y dv. And then factor y squared here. So, y squared times b squared minus 1 dy. Divide both sides by y squared. Okay. And then, distribute this. We had 2b times b is 2v squared dy plus 2by dv, and then copy b squared minus 1, and then dy. This is dy, this is 2b dy. We can transpose this, so we'll get 2b squared minus b squared. This is negative, transpose is making 1, and then dy here plus 2v y dv equals 0. 2b squared minus b squared is b squared, and then plus 1 is dy plus 2by dv is 0. Okay, separating the variables, we'll get dy over y plus 2b dv over b squared plus 1 equals 0. Integrating both sides, we have ln y. We let u be equal to b squared plus 1. So, du is 2b dv. This is du. This is u. Integral of 1 over with respect to is ln u. But u is b squared plus 1. So, we have u plus ln of b squared plus 1 equals c. And then applying the property of logarithm, we'll get ln of y times b squared plus 1 equals c. Ln alone, c alone, so just remove ln. So y times b squared plus 1 is equal to c. We know that from x is equal to by, our b is x over y. This is second b squared, so square this square. This is x squared over y squared. So y times x squared over y squared plus 1 equals c. Distribute. We have x squared over y plus y is equal to c. Multiply both sides by y. We can cancel this, and then we have your y squared equals c1. And this is now our final answer.